Hello everyone, my name is Andy and welcome back to another episode of Deals and Steals. Oh man, am I nervous right now. I shouldn't be, but I am. Story time. Well, let's just lead off with avoid scams by dealing locally. That's what you always read on Craigslist, right? On Facebook, there's a little more security with items that are being shipped or you have like the buy now. Because if they actually do payment and everything through Facebook, it's covered, you've got protection like you would with PayPal or eBay or both, that kind of stuff. This guy cancels my order, tells me he's going to use his wife's Cash App. I've heard versions of this before, but I had a long conversation. I was able to verify a couple things. He took pictures of himself at the post office and took a picture of the side of the box, which has the return label, the shipping label, all that stuff. So I'm going to cut this thing open really quick. In this box should be, I think it's 5 pedals. The other thing that was kind of sketchy is that he was okay, oh it sounds like pedals, he was okay with partial payment and at some point I think I didn't even negotiate, but he opted for a price lower than what we originally talked about. Okay, so we have a partial problem here. There are indeed 5 pedals in here, including the primary one that I wanted. So this is the Digitech Drop. It's a pitch shifter that will do 7 semitones and an octave below, as well as octave and, oh that's weird, okay, soft switching, octave and your normal, your input signal. You can do momentary on and off, which is cool. This is what I wanted. So the listing was for $200, which already was a very, very good price. But he's something about negotiating, or he didn't say negotiating. He said, "Did we agree on 150?" And I said, "Sure." Or I don't even know if I said it. This is kind of interesting because I'm not really sure what it is that I'm looking at here, because this says this is a different grunge. This is what was in the listing, but it's just kind of funny that it has a DOD box that says grunge on it. And it's Digitech? Is that the same thing? I'm confused. So, okay, that was in the picture. The Digitech Drop was in the picture, which this is 120 to 150 used anyway. A Bad Monkey, which I do have one. This one's nice and beat up. Ah, sweet. Overdrive pedal. Probably shouldn't ship with... Is there not a battery in here? Thing's heavy. And then 2 Mxr pedals. A prime distortion, and then an analog chorus pedal. So this is all great. These have the legs on them, no Velcro. Bitchin'. Looks like a straight plug for pedals. I mean, if nothing else, the ideal is to do it with pedals that should have them, be designed by the same company, have them at the same height, but I would recommend avoiding those and use patch cables. Now, what is missing? In the photos, there was a Boss twin looper. And I am curious as to where that is. So, overall, here, let me get, and an acoustic guitar bridge peg. I guess that's okay. So, for 150 plus a little shipping, that is a damn good deal. Oh, here, sorry. I would call this a damn good deal and a damn good steal. Pardon my French. Assuming everything works okay. I have zero knowledge of if any of this has been tested. I have to see if there are batteries in these two. There shouldn't be one in this one. Again, this thing is just really heavy. Digitech Drop, which was what drew me to this listing, and then the Digitech / DoD grunge. That's just kind of wild that it's... I guess I didn't realize that they were more or less the same brand. So, I'm going to talk to the seller. I'm going to pay his shipping because I sort of held out on that. And then I'm going to ask, well, where's that last pedal? At the end of the day, I think I'm pretty happy with what I got, but I was really looking forward to that Twin Series loop pedal, because I've slowly been now collecting those Twin Series pedals. So it's like this, but it's red and it's a looper. And though I didn't even know which model it was, I just wanted one. So we'll set all these up and plug them in. Alright, we are back. Sorry for the rough layout here. So, status update on the last pedal. Again, the last pedal was going to be a Boss twin style looper, one of those models. Got in contact with a guy and he just kind of went, yeah, I spaced. I'll ship that to you tomorrow. So, my plan is to tack that on the end of this video once that shows up. Right now I've got my clean signal coming out of my Harley Benton Agufish signature. And we're going to start with the drop. I'm going to try to step back because you can probably hear my, what am I trying to say, my dry guitar. Because what this does is it brings the pitch down, right? And then, so that's the octave. And then with the dry. So I think that sounds pretty good. What I'd seen from other demo videos is that on certain pitches you might start to lose some of that clarity, especially when it comes to doing chords or polyphonic anything. It might start jumping around or get a little rough, but I got excited about this one fairly recently. And again, it just happened to be kind of the centerpiece of this bundle that I was looking at. So, and probably the coolest part is the momentary. So if you wanted to drop to a fifth, and actually you can turn that off, turn the pedal on, and do momentary off. Ideally, you put this at the beginning of your chain, so you have the clearest guitar signal coming through, and then it'll work with the rest. Into the drive section, overdrive, I'm guessing they label this as a distortion, and then obviously the prime distortion. Cool. The grunge. So I have one of these. This I've never tried before. Oh gosh. Oh my, so that's pretty high gain on its own. That's at barely 10 o'clock. You know, I wouldn't expect grunge to be so, I guess, high gain. Kind of a lo-fi with all that down. I'm sure it's a little crispy or rough as it's coming through, but that actually sounds kind of good in here. Neat. Prime distortion. Why? Got my tone on 10. Obviously this tone is down. There we go. That's why. Well, that's super fun. Even the hissing of the amp. Changes. That's pretty funny. And then another one I'm pretty excited for is this Mxr Chorus. I'm used to CE2s that have two knobs on them, which are rate and depth, but we have a level on this one. Flat cut, low and high. So we've got some, oh, that's a problem. So that's something I've noticed a couple times is I think this, I don't know if it's just the fact they're all daisied right now, but that power might be loose in some capacity, so. That does say, oh geez, cut? Kind of subtle. Let's turn the depth and the rate up a little bit, make it a little drunker. A lot drunker. Okay, good. Level is how much chorus is in it. Kind of a mix knob, not so much a level for the signal, because if you got all the levels for these already, adding more into the mix is kind of weird. got a little lost in it. Thank you for watching. I believe before I post this that I will have a clip of the looper. But if I don't, thanks for watching. You've been great. Like, comment, subscribe for more pedal junk. Remember that these are mostly just vlogs more than anything. These are the first time I'm playing most of these. I have a Bad Monkey, and obviously we're all familiar with Distortion and Chorus, but I haven't played these three, nor have I played this. Remember that when I was looking around on Facebook Marketplace, I was primarily searching this for a few days, and this happened to come up. Wasn't even in the description, just happened to be in the picture, and I was like, oh, interesting, another post. And nope, lo and behold, it was a whole wad of pedals. Guy had it listed for 200 for all six, and I was like, okay. Going back to the beginning of the video, was ready to pay through Facebook Marketplace, secure, all that good stuff. Cancels it, asks me to pay through his fiance's Cash App. Definitely do not recommend, but was able to verify, get some photos, this, that, and the other thing, and hey, 5 out of 6 ain't bad. Again, he said he was going to ship the looper tomorrow, and I still got to cover some of his shipping. So with all 6 out of pocket at max, we're looking at 170. I think it's 162.50 with initial shipping. But I'm definitely willing to pitch in a little more, because if this is 120 to 150 used, the rest of it's free. Otherwise, for 5 it's $30 a pedal. For 6 it's even less. So just remember, ladies and gentlemen, deal locally, avoid scams. If you are dying to have something and it's too good to be true, it probably is. This time, I lucked out. The deals are out there. You just got to look for them. Can't say enough good things about most of this stuff. I'm excited to start a small Mxr only board, because I got a Phase 90 out of another episode, as well as a Dynacomp. So it'd be nice to have a little board for that. Probably find myself a carbon copy and call that good, a nice little 5-piece board. So anyway, thanks for watching. If there's a looper at the end of this, great. If not, it'll be in a different video. Thanks, bye.